Hey angels, so for today's video we'll be making our Valentine's Day body butter. So yeah, let's get straight into the video. So first off, I am going to turn on my double boiler. This is actually a candle melter that I purchased from Etsy, and I use it for melting my stuff. So we're gonna start off by making sure that it's on warm, not 200 degrees. We want it on warm. So we're gonna start with 12 cups of shea butter. This is refined shea butter, so we're gonna pour all of that in, and we're gonna wait until it starts to melt before we add in the next ingredient. Once this starts to melt, it is time to add our cocoa butter. So I am adding 1 cup of cocoa butter. So everything has already been pre-measured before the video. I suggest you guys do the same thing because it'll make your life so much easier and make the process so much faster if you pre-measure everything and just put them in separate bowls. So yeah, we're gonna add 1 cup of cocoa butter in there, and we're definitely gonna wait for that to start melting. So what I'm gonna do now is, once I put in the cocoa butter, I am going to cover the pot so it can melt a little bit quicker. Remember, the temperature should be on warm, not 200 degrees warm. So this is gonna be a close-up video on how it looks like once the shea butter and the cocoa butter starts to melt together. Once the cocoa butter and shea butter are like halfway melted, now we're gonna add our other ingredients to melt in there. At this point, I did turn off the candle melter right then and there because the heat from the cocoa butter and shea butter oil will melt this. So right now I am pouring in our coconut oil. This is about 1.5 cups of coconut oil, I believe. If I'm wrong, I'll put it in like the subtitle at the bottom. But yeah, so now we're gonna wait for that to melt a little bit. Cocoa butter melts really fast, if you guys know, so we're not even gonna like wait a long time. Just gotta give it a few stir and it'll melt. And then we're gonna add our other oils. So the other oils that I'm using are sweet almond oil and grapeseed oil. So for our sweet almond oil, I am adding 1 cup of sweet almond oil, and I am going to add 1/2 cup of grapeseed oil. So at this point, this is in the cool down phase because the heat is turned off. So right now I am adding my arrowroot powder. So what arrowroot powder does is it minimizes the oiliness of all of the butters and oils together. So when you put on your body butter, your skin doesn't look like you just laid down an oil, like you were just you know, rolling around in oil. It gives you like the nice glow without it being greasy. So that's why I use the arrow powder in order to tone down the greasiness of the body butter in general. So we're gonna add that, and we're gonna make sure we mix it really well in order for it to melt and melt within the oil and combine together, so it's nothing separating one another. So in the next clip you guys will see how it looks, the oil looks all done. I'll give you anything. So this is how it all looks when everything is melted together. So remember, right now we are not in the heat melting phase, we are in the cool down phase because my candle melter, aka my double boiler, is turned off. So we're gonna pop this in the freezer for 45 minutes to an hour until the top solidifies and the bottom, like the inside, is still liquid, just like you see in the video right now. Trust me, that is how you're gonna get the perfect creamiest consistency. So now we're gonna whip it all together, and so this is gonna be a 3-whip combination. So the first time we're gonna whip it, we are gonna whip it on low speed for 2 to 3 minutes.
Junior Watanabe on my Junior Watanabe on my tell him this, did he miss? Junior Watanabe on my I can't really see where did I miss. Junior Watanabe on my Junior Watanabe on my tell him this, did he miss? Junior Watanabe on my ex-strippers, new killers, shot, tell them, just on conduct, on my mama, made a promise, Junior Watanabe on my.
Now we're gonna up the speed to medium speed for another 2 to 3 minutes and just let that do its work. At first, when we did it on low speed, the consistency looked so thick, but trust me, it all comes together. As you can see right now, since we're whipping it for a second time for 2 to 3 minutes, the consistency will be more of a cream lotion consistency type vibe. So this one you would be able to pour it into your jar if you want it to be done right then and there. By the way, make sure to scrape off your bowl in order to get everything, because like the sides and the bottom, like the mixer part will not reach the bottom, so you're gonna have to grab a like spatula, spoon, whatever it is that you're using, in order to scrape off the sides and the bottom so you can make sure that everything is incorporated with one another. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna keep on mixing it up until 2 to 3 minutes when the timer is done. I suggest you guys put a timer so you don't over whip your body butter. Now we moved on to the last whipping combination. So now we're gonna up the speed to high for 5 minutes and we're gonna whip it. let me tell you, this body butter will double in size when you're reaching closer to the 5 minutes, because it's whipping air into the body butter to make it like fluffy yet still creamy. So if you want your body to turn out exactly like this, I will leave the recipe down in the description below. And I also have a couple more videos of body butter making that I believe you guys will definitely be interested in. So don't forget to check those out. I will leave the exact link in the description below. So yeah, we're gonna keep that whipping, and as you can see right here, it's starting to double in size, but that's not what I mean. Trust me, later on you'll see in a couple of minutes how fluffy this got.
Flying right by. I'm outside in an AMG, right outside. TT, two-turn baby girl, you know me. Who am I? All the niggas round me, ride or they die. Gotta watch the time, cause it's flying right by. I just caught a shorty off a Insta. Just the one hoodie, it's a crenshaw. Way that I've been living unconventional. I'm just trying to make it to the end, you know. Certain things have started getting pissed off. Think we need to have a sun adventure. I could be a man, but maybe down the road. Right now I would rather see my heart turn to chrome. Rather see my heart turn crystal. I can't even front like I don't miss you. Right now I'm just stuck inside the crib on my own. Soon as I free up, I'm about to pop up on your phone. Like I'm outside in an AMG, right outside. PT, two-turn baby girl, you know me. Who am I?
As you can see right now, it definitely has doubled in size, and now it's time we add our scent. So this body butter scent is cherry and vanilla scented. Like right here, I just added I'm adding the cherry blossom fragrance right now, and then I'm gonna mix that with our vanilla fragrance. And trust me, this scent is so subtle, but it smells so amazing. And by the way, guys, I did add my Optifen and vitamin E oil beforehand. I thought my camera was recording, but it actually wasn't. So yes, this recipe does have vitamin E oil in there, as well as the Optifen, or in order to like protect it from bacteria, because you do not know where your customers are storing their body butters, and you do not want this to get in contact with water because it will create mold. So I suggest you're using a preservative if you're selling this. But if you're making this body butter for yourself, it's okay. You could still use the preservative in order to prolong its lifeline, but you don't necessarily have to if you're making this for yourself. But if you are making it for sell to other people, I would really recommend you use a preservative. It doesn't necessarily have to be Optifen. You could use any preservative that you like that is cosmetics safe to use. So yes, now we're just gonna mix and leave this to whip for a couple of seconds in order for the fragrance oils to mix in, as you can see right now. And now it is a time to put them in our double plastic sealers. I lied. I so lied. Color. We have to color this, guys. We went with the pink and white theme. So this is me just, mixing the pink together. I want it to be a little bit more pink. So I did go off of camera and add more pink. And this is how it ended up looking right now. I love the way this pink came out. It looks so pretty. And this honestly looks like it is frosting, you guys. So this is the white one and the pink one. So I'm going to use my double press and seal paper in order to separate it. So half of it will be pink and half of it will be white, and then I am going to put it in my piping bag.
But I wake up and nothing's wrong. Just get ready for work. To me, I be work. You see me do me dirt. So me by that work. When you walk out, before the table turn. Beg you something, please. Baby, don't you leave. Don't leave me stuck here in the streets. If I get another chance,
this is the process of me putting the body butters into the press and seal. So once I do that, I'm going to pop it in my piping bag. For this, I am using 2 different tips. I am using just a straight round tip, and I believe I'm using the open star tip in order to create the little design at the top. You guys are going to see what I mean in a second. So right now I am piping the jars. These are 4-ounce jars. So this is what it looks like. So this is what I mean. I use the round tips to do the bottom because I wanted to make sure we get as much products as we can at the bottom. And don't worry guys, off of camera I did go and tap it, and so just so you know, you guys could get your money's worth for this product. So I'm just filling in the first part of this, and then we're gonna move on to the open start tip in order to create the cute little whipping design at the top, like the little flower thing design. I think that's what you call it. So right here is what I'm talking about. So I'm using this in order to pipe the top to make it look pretty. This is what it looks like, and we're just going to continue to do this for the rest of the jars. To top this off, I thought it would be so cute to add a teddy bear hand soap. So the video on me making these mini teddy bear hand soap will be posted later on this week, but this is what we're putting on top of it. So if you do order this Valentine's Day box, the little teddy bear at the top is a mini hand soap. So just be aware guys, and I just figured it would look so cute, and it looks so cute guys. Tell me, like, comment down below if this body butter didn't come out so cute. I think I'm gonna start doing that for a lot of like my body butters, of like creating different type of hand soaps for them. And I low-key want to start selling like mini jars of hand soaps. So if you guys want that, just let me know in the comment below. I would really love to know what you guys think about me selling like little mini hand soaps. But this is how it looks, but we're not done yet. Now we're gonna add some mica powder at the top. So this is like a goldish, bluish, whitish mica powder. So I'm just gonna put that on the top just to make the design cuter. And look at this. This is just pretty. So we're going to do that for all of them, and I will show you guys what this looks like in the end, all done and cute up together. So yeah, but just watch me do this. Like, it's so satisfying.
Turning up with everybody, nah, can't be fucking on this anybody. Yeah, I got feelings for you, that's the thing about it. Yeah, you know that it's something when I sing about it. Yeah, mama used to be on disability, but gave me this ability, and now she walking with her head high and her back straight. I don't think you feeling me, I'm out here being everything they said I wouldn't be.
So guys, this is how the product ended up being. You guys will see it in the next clip. So that was the final product, and this collection will be available on our website February 1st at 4 p.m. EST. This will not be sold individually. This will be sold as a gift set. So if you want to know more about the gift set, head over to our Instagram page, which is at angelcosmeticz19. Cosmetics is with a Z. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in our next video.